Okay, now the gimbal's acting up today. Am I late? I'm always late. It's Thursday. Well, I figure until Baby Boo-Foo goes. Let's see. Oh, we have other lives on. That's a bummer. Definitely won't get a lot of people with that live on. But it's first 26 seconds too. Yeah, exactly. And I've got everything running. And somebody turned on my subscriber only mode. I'm doing okay. Someone's enjoying themselves as I live stream, standing next to me trying to listen to me, smiling. It's like, oh my God, I'm old enough to be your grandmother. So let's see. Oh my God. You're back. Oh my God. Yay. You can just lurk if you want to. I'm crooked again. Hey, my fuzz. I was almost going to bring you with me. Because, you know, you're still in the cup holder in the back seat. You know, I should bring you and Carrie Ann out. Oh my God. See, look how crooked I am. That is so weird. If I hold it like this. Okay, so I'm going to have to hold it crooked. Hey, I'll get more people back just because you're back. Oh my God. Time to look at the garbage instead of the people walking towards me. I don't know if any, oh no, if they have notifications for me, they saw me. Because when I drove by, one of them was walking in. I think it's the formerly cute one that was walking in. And I know he didn't see me. My God, that's a big truck. Wow. I can't wait till Madam President comes in. They're supposedly going to be doing something to the big trucks. Probably only the gasoline ones, though, because, you know, those are the only ones who really... And no, actually, it's, you know, doing a carbon footprint thing. Yeah, someone's got me on their notification. Hey, Buzz, welcome to the normal world. We have totally missed you, too. Oh, my God, woman. I know, I'm not. It's not on balance. So I'm like, this is balanced, so it's crooked. So I'm unbalancing it. I don't know why. If it vibrates, then we'll see. Yes, I've been reduced to telling Carrie Ann that she can't do things until she gives me the cat. Uh-oh, look. And I'm crooked. That's so weird. I should have made that bigger. At least she's a gold vest. Wait a minute. Wasn't she a blue vest a little while ago? And I'm sorry, but she seems massively sexualized. That is creepy. Welcome to our civilization. Welcome back. Yes, welcome back. I know we might have to put up with crooked. I don't know why. And I'm glad I wore what I wore. Because it said it was 72 here and they lied. It might be in the sun, but we're getting typical San Francisco shade. Which is, it is 50 degrees in the shade. Wind chill, baby, wind chill. Okay. I've got a little hook thing to make sure my... now I'm really making... Okay. Just in my cuddle dad. So... Oh, wow. It's another we're all together again. I wonder if Papa Cat is here. He's probably in a meeting, knowing him. And I don't see Baby Boo-Foo. Oh, I was on. I could hear myself again. I don't see Baby Boo-Foo's car, but he, like I said, he may be hiding it in a parking garage or something. Let's see. Whew. Welcome to the City of Cold. Standing next to the light pole and somebody is looking straight at me. Oh, now he's turning away. Had to be somebody watching me. They're all watching me now. No. What? Oh, I get it. Really? But there was at least one other woman. I thought it was her in a blue vest. To see her. I thought it was her. Actually, there may be 3 of them here. So, looking over to see them. Recording. Yes, I am. So there's her, and there's another one. The other 2 pretty ones. There's a redhead, a brunette, and a blonde. So didn't even think of Honeypot. Oh, I'm sure their stats are down. But if he's baby Boo-Foo, they're not going to, advertise it for a year or until he leaves, because he definitely isn't getting any loyalties here with the way he left it his last gig. So, guess what I was watching this morning? I made a comment about it yesterday. Like, oh my God, the world has exploded since I don't care right now. Because of Mom 2.0, and I forgot to call the little sis about her. Which is good, because I mean nothing's happening. So, but yeah, I've been totally insular at least last week with you guys and my regulars on my chat. So many months. Aren't you supposed to be working? I'm totally going to get TMI here for a second. Excuse me, sir. Are you using your Safeway card for the gas station? Stop it. How's that for intimate? Yeah, Kelly Copter is doing a, is doing a live right now. So I don't really expect a lot of people here, so we can do replay. But yeah, I watched somebody's video this morning, and total club analogy is when somebody was acting like that, we would literally take her out of the club and take her home. And that was sort of in a weird way what I wanted to do, and this was from yesterday, I guess. And it's like, wow, someone needs to get out of the scene for a little while. So that's interesting. Yeah, like I said, the club exploded and I didn't notice. Or club. The feeds exploded and I didn't notice. Well, which made me sort of go, wow, I'm glad I'm the, I'm getting tons of election texts. I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh, and it doesn't really affect me right now because I've got real world problems to deal with because of Mom 2.0. So I'm just looking at that objectively, and that was the only thing I could think of was someone needs to get them off, and someone needs to hang out with them for a couple of days and watch stupid TV and just bitch and moan, because that was the Amazon guy now has Thetans. Oh, so me and her have linked up, I guess. Now I'm really crooked. The tall, older one, I see her now all the time when I come in. So, and she's not hiding, and the pretty one went out, so they must have made their numbers. Otherwise, wouldn't they be hiding? Box of cooties, okay. So, yeah. I think someone needs a timeout for real, and I'm basing it on real life experience. Because someone like that would be screaming at the head guy of the goth group, kind of. And we would literally take her out and pass her around for a couple of days to calm her down. That's all I thought, was that this is toxic and this needs to end. So I wish one of her friends would come and get her and do something she really likes to do, or watch movies she really likes, and let her bitch in private. So yeah, I mean, it just reminded me of the old days. That's all. It was didn't even really pay attention to what was being said, because it's wow. And honestly, I was happy. that it wasn't in my direction. No, I was happy that I'm very much ignored little San Francisco might over here. And just made me think, wow, you normal people are weird. Anyone who needs good escapism, check out compilation videos of failed 80s sitcom. It's important to decompress. Yeah, that's the thing with me. Like, it's the past 2 weeks, I get home and I don't want to deal with people. That's why I've not been showing up to night feeds and stuff, because it's just like, I just want to sit here and watch Titanic or Everest videos. So it's like, I've had no interest in it. And this is before I was even watching all of this stuff going down. Like I said, I sort of saw it and that was it. Thank you. Have a nice day. So, hi, Adam. Decompress happened. Oh my God, you are back, Missy. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Did you make your numbers? I would assuming that since Baby Vufu is here, that you'll make your numbers until he leaves. And then you have to pretend to be an operating org again. Because I'm sure Lord God King Bufu is making sure that you look like a very operating, they're very busy org. But you better be careful because it won't last forever. Especially once he leaves. I'm sure he'll dodge you like he dodged his last set of people. So just be careful. And you can come out anytime you want to. Excuse me. It's not that hard. Just walk out the door and you'll find that in real life, there are things that you can do and say and read and watch, like YouTube and the web. And you'll find it enlightening. Because you guys are supposed to be enlightened, but not too much. So I would say it's sort of like a light tan version of being enlightened. So you should come out here and get more. It's a lot more interesting out here, trust me, freaks. So yes, everybody's going to be excited about you, Fez. You're going to totally like... Oh, well, that's if anybody comes during the live. Because like I said, I don't think we're going to be very busy today. Unless something major again is happening. I hope not. I am just like, wow. The bronzer. Hi, Dove. Yes, it's the bronzer of enlightenment. Fuzz is here, Dove. It's cold on the other side. It's like, I'm going to have to start running around with like one of those neck sock things and not showing my face and have them call the cops on me because I look like a you-know-what, and me just go, nope, it don't work that way. See those shoes? That's what happens when you're tired of wearing your heels all day. I know those shoes. I used to have a pair. Now for something completely different. Oh my God, see, someone's going by with something going on. I don't know. Oh my God, it's that thing again. Ugh, shoot it. No, don't shoot it. Flick paper spit wads at it. Yeah, it's been coming up. It came by a couple of days ago. So I should see if my Kamala thing sticks to the light pole and just have it behind me. So, yeah, I know. Papa Cat didn't get to watch the whole thing yesterday. He was like, food? And I'm like, yeah, like deviled ham. He's like, Yesterday's was funny. Talking about like Underwood deviled ham and stuff like that. And now I've got to like put a reminder for Tuesday so I can have a chicken pot pie from the deli place. Okay, let's see if it starts shaking. I seriously don't understand why it started shaking yesterday. It's not shaking today. So got to do my usual drive-by of the mess that Scientology has made this beautiful building. So that was loud. That's the garbage men for the garbage. My God, he's evil. I'm walking back. Wait, no, I think he's leaving. Nope, he's staying. Okay, hopefully he won't like use the... Oh, there she is. I wonder where she went. Did she forget her purse the first time? She came out with something, I thought. Oh, they're supposed to be walking by me now? I am slightly worried that I come out with someone giving me a stay away thing, because I put my hand between me and the guy yesterday, and she like totally like ran against him and my hand. So it's like I was sort of waiting, going, okay, have your lawyers call my lawyers. You know, Princess knows how to handle this. Oh, they never. I want to know what that last one really was. If that last thing they called me on was a BOMB threat, because they seemed very embarrassed to tell me what it was. Yeah, you do have some catching up to do. I would say maybe just go to where things are happening and just turn down the sound for a couple of minutes. I didn't even stay long. I didn't have to. So, I mean, I did watch Marilyn's from last night, and that upset me a little because of her situation. It's like, nobody should be playing my messed up is more than your messed up. So, and I very much believe in don't mess with people with the C. Since we know someone that has the big C and her husband has the big C, and they're picking on them. Ooh, I vibrated. Ooh, why am I vibrating? Ooh, because it's warm. Oh my God, my phone is warm. Let's see. Maybe I'm going to have to turn off. Whoops, I hope you guys are still there. Let's see, turn off that one. Okay. I turned off the gimbal thingy. Trauma Olympics. Oh God, yeah, that's a perfect word for it. Or trauma CrossFit, or what is it? What's the one where people do really stupid things, like, you know, the 27-mile like climbing marathon or stuff? It very much. That's why I said you don't want to necessarily listen to it, but you just want to see faces. I don't know what that is. I can't tell because I didn't bring the umbrella with me. I didn't think I'd need it. Isn't this interesting? I certainly can't get in trouble for showing ceilings. So yeah, do it when you're exceptionally happy, so it doesn't really affect you. Or have a situation, you still have a situation, I'm sure, that this will just sort of bounce off you like it did me. So, but yeah, it's like, wow, I'm just sitting there looking at it from an outsider's point of view. And I can understand what the people were saying in the chats, and nope. I also turned that off the last time I ran into 3-letter acronym. I turned off the I'm fragile switch, which is not good. It comes from childhood. So it's like, the only thing I'm going to regret is that when Mom 2.0 goes, I hope I cry. That's the only problem with turning that switch on, because that switch is a very major defense mechanism. I didn't cry when my mom died either, so because I had the switch on big time. So, oh, did you miss my hair? Look at my hair, Buzz. Look at the hair. I don't know if you got to see it or not. So that's the only thing with that switch in my body. Papa Cat's trying to show off the clip because unfortunately Natalie was doing Tony Memorial stuff. That's what I'm going to call it when she talks about him this morning and didn't do a catch up. So it might show up tomorrow, but I actually like listening to her talk about Tony. It's sort of cool because I had that too. So I found the second one. I was lucky. And that's what, you know, I need to like email Natalie and tell her that, you know, I guess it was the day Tony died. I went off to the estuary and made a video. I looked at it later. It didn't make any sense, but to me, yay! You simmer for 2 hours. Is this for the fibro? Because if it is, that's why I said you didn't have to come back, because the one we call Princess, has that. And also, she's also, FYI, she also got COVID 3 weeks ago and hasn't gotten over it. So, people with disadvantaged immune systems should really be careful with this, with the latest strain running around, at least here in Bay Area. So, oh, what the shots, which I so don't want now. The joke for me is I don't want to find out what the real me is about, because it seems to be that way. But you know, Carrie Ann, if you make me go up there and pet the cat, I'll probably do anything you say. Is he there? Is he on? No, you're probably not in your office. I was like, is he there? Soda, soda. Where's my kitty? Yes, threaten one of your mods to take away your kitty and see if she... One of these days he'll take me seriously. I am not serious. I'm just like, big cat. Love big cat. Because Birdie threatened to be a big cat, but she didn't get very much bigger. She's only 20 pounds. Hi, Portland SP supporter. How are you today? We are hanging out with the San Francisco org, being invisible to the rest of the SPTV universe. That's the easiest way. And I'm crooked. I'm sorry if I'm crooked. I'm crooked just a little bit. And Fuzz is back. For anxiety? Okay. Yeah, because that's what it'd be for. I don't have the depression thing except in the middle of the winter or when something weird happens, like my 2-week stomach ache. But the anxiety is showing at night. Maybe I'll try to take drugs tonight and see if I can watch anybody. Because I only do my drugs once a day because I'm only out during the day, but it's also keeping me off of the live YouTube. And occasionally I want to go, hi Cricket, I want to go watch Jessica and Streets. So, but it's like, nope, don't want to deal with people right now. So that might be interesting then. You and I need to talk about that, Carrie Ann. So yes, otherwise we'll be on the, you know, isn't it boring to be in there all the time, staring at the marble vestibule, thinking that someone's going to walk in with a pack of people or something? Unfortunately, here it doesn't work that way. Wouldn't you rather be out here, like being slightly cold and walking around and enjoying yourself and getting good Chinese in Chinatown of your own accord, not being forced to go get good Chinese when you don't want to? If you come out here, you can try getting or start getting jobs in places, go to job placement agencies, or look at Amazon Mechanical Turk. They seem to need more administrative lately, so you're not going to start with shopping, with Safeway grocery lists like they used to. So all they care about is your skills. And I'm sure all of you have great administrative skills. So they don't care how old you are. I could go there and get jobs if I wanted to. So you can try starting that way, or going to the main library with nothing on that you wear here. Completely different clothes. I mean, all of your clothes. Go to the main library and then go look things up that supposedly are bad, like people who stream and stuff like that outside, and see what they're like, and going to see what people are saying about Scientology that are even doing it under the cloak of darkness. And they may be a public Sciento, but they're saying that, the inside's not very good for them. You can even join a Sciento that doesn't even exist on the rolls. There are people who have left since Lord God King Bufu came in, and they've been doing it on their own because they said, and allegedly, Lord God King Bufu has messed everything up and rewritten things he should not have touched. So, and besides the fact that you do fundraising, which LRH hated. So, try getting out of there. Might be good for you. Might be better than you think, freaks. It gets warm in the sun. Sometimes San Francisco drives me crazy. I think the only time the weather doesn't bother me is when I live here. So, yeah, so this is what we're doing today. We're just sort of not participating. No, I'm going to say I like being invisible here. and that's great. And I'd like to be invisible for maybe another year. When everything calms down, because I don't want to get revved up like I usually do. Even I'm recognizing that my rev ups aren't exceptionally good for me, my anxiety. I noticed that the last time when I got revved up about the kid running to me on that Sunday. So it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. So, Melody and Cricket, I'm glad you've met. Carrie Ann was trying to get the people to meet each other, which is good as far as I'm concerned. And weirdly enough, oh my God, look, it's a white Mercedes Jeep. I'm going to hell. And weirdly enough, I missed somebody we had to get rid of because there was no way I was going to be able to convince them not to do something. And it still kills me. He's on other feeds and I miss him, but you know, had to do what I had to do. And see, that's the way we should be. He's on other feeds of people I watch and I miss him, but I don't make fun of the people or get mad at the people who watch him or who let him on their stream. It's none of my business. They're a circus. They're monkeys. I need to get a monkey. I need to get a stuffed monkey, Papa Cat. Hi, Greg. Let's spook Scientology. Fez is back. I'm going to keep saying that all day today. You know that. I was telling Papa Cat yesterday that and he sees it too, so he's just being nice, man. I said, oh yeah, and when she said she was round, and I said, ooh, we're vibrating. I wonder why. And I said, I don't expect her back until next week. It's like, now she doesn't have to worry about it. And I even said, watch, she'll be here today. So, what are those? I can never tell what they are. Okay, make suggestions for dinner. The 11 that are here. I don't have anything. I had my McDonald's yesterday, which is bad for me. And banana bread, because I was crashing. So, and the banana bread at Postscript is beyond yummy. I've never liked banana bread before, but I think I reached my limit on it. I like crusts. So I had the crust in the middle was gooey. I didn't like that. So I didn't necessarily eat well yesterday. So it's like, oh my God. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Is that a possum? Did we ask this before? It looks like a possum. Possums used to be the state animal of Oregon. And I have one hanging in my living room. Papa Cat never had a childhood. No joke. And not because Scientology, because he had two academic parents. You do? Oh God, then there's another reason for me to take the train up there. Even though the virus-ridden Tylenol would only be like from here to LA, 45 minutes. The first time? No, the second time I was on a plane by myself. First time I ever flew, I had to do it on a plane by myself. Because my parents were in Hawaii, my aunt was taking care of me, and they lived down south. So that was fun, because it was an old defunct network called PSA, which I still have. I think, like, I found them in the stuff at my mom's house. They must have done work for PSA. She used to work at a bindery. And so I have stuff from PSA, which I think is really neat. It turned into Southwest. That's what I was told. But yeah, the second time when I went to go visit my grandparents, I guess because my parents wanted me to calm down. I think it was a year Charles and Diana got married, because I made my cousin stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning to watch it. And he was not amused because he was a year younger than me. And what are we showing or hiding? Can somebody take care of that? Doesn't look like there's anything that we're supposed to be hiding. Or maybe I'll do it. So, whoops. It just says fussy. Oh, maybe it just sounded like you know what. We get notifications for the goofiest things. Like, oh God, I can't remember anymore. Like when No Face was describing Orion, he called him, and I keep forgetting because I want to say fuzzy hot dog, but a fuzzy wiener. And YouTube kept the comment for for approval. It's like, what? It's good you got it. What, a shot for the latest inoculation or whatever? I need to do that the next time. And you guys should also, my PSA for today, get the shingle shot. If you're 50 or over, you should get the shingle shot, because shingles is a nerve and ugly rash sort of thing with like zits and everything, and it doesn't go away. So it can cause bad things to your nervous system. My Monday, I should just call it my Monday morning appointment, because I'm always having to say my chiropractor, who's my friend, and we're going out for her birthday, me and her, so we're going to probably get like dinner in Alameda or something. I'm doing the, I call it the tail feathers dance when I said that, so I was excited. We haven't seen each other in a while, like out of office. Yeah, no, that's what she said, because I have that weird rash around my forehead now. The anxiety, it's really a stress rash. It went down a little bit after the, what I call it, the debate, after Madam President was on Fox. When I started seeing the clips and stuff from it, it was in my hair, and it's gone from my hair now. So, but yeah, she was saying since I was itching a lot, she was worried about it. No, you will get shingles. Yes, you will. That is the reason, because she said even with, and I read it too, people with shingles or with have the chickenpox are most likely to get shingles because of it. So if you're around it, you definitely need the shot. I got shingles, or I got chickenpox when I was 23, which was funnier than hell, because I was moving literally that week. So the first week of my shingles or my chickenpox was spent on a friend of mine's floor, and the second week was spent in the middle of the new place we were renting, and my roommate and my brother, who was also my roommate, moved us in. So, and then I wound up giving my roommate chickenpox, and she had it before. It's like, I felt so bad. And luckily she come down with it until after we moved in, so I could take care of her. And my brother's just like, chickenpox. He already had it, but so did she. So, living shingle. Oh my God, Adam. Who was I listening to on the way in? Peter Gabriel, New Order, ABBA, Taylor Swift. That was my on repeat thing from Spotify. Oh, look, we're going to see it again. But he's not near a light pole. I can't remember who sent it in. Someone sent the pictures of this, and I was very thankful. So when he ran into the light pole, when one of the bus drivers rammed into the light pole. So my mom made me do the chickenpox party. Oh my God. Ew, I heard about those things. And you're 47? I thought they only did the people older than me. I didn't realize they did it with your guys as people, because I'm 57. So, yeah, no, my mother was like, she is highly anemic, and she couldn't be around most of the kids. My brothers had measles, chickenpox, everything. And one time when this is the weird part. One time she was mad, and we had to walk from the doctor's office to the house, which was 40 blocks, because she was just pissed because I guess one of the kids in the office had chickenpox or something, and she had never had it. She was always paranoid because she was so anemic, her blood was pink. I swear to God, one time we went somewhere. I think I had just talked to her about the blood bank, and I was with her at one of the getting her blood drawn, and I was like, gross. So I didn't know that was really anemic. So, but yeah, no, everybody should get the shingles when you're 50. The appointment is not 50 yet, but her husband is. So the husband's getting his shingles done because he had a major accident when he was younger, or a virus, and they reconstructed half of his face. through, I think, the Mayo Clinic, because they used it as a study subject. So he got it for free. It's like hundreds of thousands of dollars of operations for free. And it was probably because he was a male too and had this virus. So, because, most of the time males don't get destroying viruses at that age, because he was like in his early 20s. So, yeah, he's on his third round of freaking COVID. And it's like, oh my God. Sometimes if they didn't own their damn house, I would just tell them, move. So, but yeah, no, he's getting ready to take his shingles. I need to write in. I forget this stuff when I get home. Maybe I should just watch my own feed. I need to send a note to my doctor going, do I need to get it now or do I wait till I see her next month? So, yeah, since I'm 57 and should have had it 7 years ago. And Papa Cat's checking. So everybody needs to get... Oh, I'm sure. And I bet you $100 I watched it, because I watched those things. One of my cousins got cancer, and since he was a veteran and probably got it from the Marines, where they used to OCS, because he was an officer. A lot of those people, he said he's one of 3 maybe of his graduating officer class left, because they all oh my God, Portland, did it get any better? I mean, I'm sort of thinking maybe like, the flu, it got not livable, but it got tolerable. No, I really went underground with the first one around, so I didn't get it until last year. So, but yeah, since my cousin was a veteran and got it from the camp, don't say that, Carrie Ann. You just said you shouldn't have gotten it. Don't spit in the wind, darling. I went to David Mayo Clinic and received an infusion of advanced ability. Oh my God. You are such a brat, Adam. I almost missed you. So, yeah. So I was watching things because of, was it leukemia? He had a bad one that the Mayo got him out of, probably because Camp Lejeune. It's like, it's just riddled with cancer. His graduating class, I think, was 15, and he's one of 3 that are still alive. So, and he's in his 60s. And, I know, I wish we could find No Face and go, dude, Fuzz is back. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, Portland SB. I got long COVID, and I still climb out of it. I got COVID for Christmas 2 years ago, 2022. I had long COVID till the first time I felt normal was November 15th of last year. And I remember the day, because I think I put down my cat then. Our oldest one had asthma. She was holding on for us, so we finally let her go. Come on. I'm thinking now of my Say. That was her name, Selah. And that was the first pop, and then I call it a pop because you feel better. And then the next one was like a couple of months ago when I didn't realize I felt like crap. And I felt better. And it's been doing that. It doesn't like suddenly go away. Oh, okay. Cricket said, same here, Carrie. I did all my work in the community too the whole time. I'm very grateful not to be able to do that. So, as with everything, some people are naturally immune to it. And it's so cool. It's like, we need to harvest your blood. This is, I think, scientifically, immediately, when someone's immune to it, it's like, go give a sample somewhere so they can go look it up. But unfortunately, people don't want people to get over things anymore. So, I'm one of those. A lot of people had it at work. I think that's where Papa Cat got it. I just was being self-righteous. He had gotten it, and he had already been exposed, and I got it 2 days later. And the bummer about that was he got over it in 2 days because he started taking care of me when I started crashing. And I'm like, no, I'm supposed to be able to take care of you and keep you on the second floor and not bother me. It didn't want my scrawny ass. You got dissed by COVID. Cricket. It's like, that's, you should put that somewhere. Dissed by COVID. My something-year-old daughter was around a lot and never got it. Oh my God. 10-year-old, okay. Yeah, no, the little sister whose mom is having problems right now, she has a stepson with autism, and so she had to be super careful. And she was too. Nobody can go. She wouldn't even do the 6-foot thing. We would all just like, we miss you. And she's like, I know, but no. So she got it eventually, but she didn't get it until after the major part. And I think her stepson could go with her, his mom at that point. So it was just like everybody was definitely staying away from her, putting up with, you know, the paranoia that you got, that you would get it for no reason. And it would just, you know, it was like, but there is a way to keep other people from getting it. Don't get it. So, did your daughter get it at least once? When we went to Fleet Week last week, I'm touching banisters going, oh my God, all these children and all these banisters, and I'm touching them. I'm going to wind up with cooties. I literally thought that at one point. Because, you know, they're always blaming children for getting it. Adults get it too and pass it around. So, yeah, Papa Cat, it's gone around the office a couple of times, and we both sit there and take tests. So there are other people out there who don't get COVID. There's gotta be people who don't get COVID. I thought maybe I might have been one, then I got it. Because I lasted until 2022. So, I think me and Papa Cat lasted until then, and that's when we got it. So, I'm sorry, 2023, because this is 2020. No, okay, 2022. Yeah, I popped out of long COVID in November of last year. And then popped out of it again a couple of months ago, because I even came here the next day and went, something happened, I feel better. So, Christmas of 2022. Yeah, that's when we got it. Or I got it literally on Christmas. You got it 2 days before that. But on my mother's birthday, who had already passed at that point. It was like we were saying that we called her the Beast. That the Beast was, you know, being a brat one last time. So, not one. You never had COVID, right, Carrie? You know, also, you could have gotten it and didn't know. It just naturally be, you know, just that your body fights it. I mean, there's a million different reasons people don't get COVID. So, oh yeah, until I got it, I was like, should I just rub a child on me? Should I get this before it gets bad? So now we're talking about COVID. Yesterday we were talking about canned meat. I saw something where they were trying to study remains of people who suffered either the plague or influenza outbreak. Yes, there is all the time too. And there's the Body Farm in Tennessee, and I think there's another one somewhere else where I think it's the first one where people donate their bodies to science, and instead of getting parted out, they get buried completely. Of course, you can't do that anymore because the list is very closed. They did a thing on Discovery about it, and of course everybody then wanted to, oh, bye Greg, thank you for visiting, thank you for getting my views up. Have a good one. Yeah, so of course they showed that, and everybody now wanted to go to the Body Farm, and probably just because it was cool. I was like, with all the weird things that's happened to my body, so they probably would have liked mine. Yes, that's what Papa Cat says. He's donating his body to science fiction. Oh my God, I'm making myself. Where is No Face? That's who we need. So yeah, Fuzz, you did miss yesterday. When I had the, I don't know if they can tell from your blood work if you've had COVID. I was really too paranoid, and then when I had long COVID, it was like I didn't want to watch anything on it. And also my friend got long COVID, so him and I would talk about it. And it was just like, didn't want to look up any of that yet. None of our old local farms have cemeteries. Yes, of course they do. I'm a history buff. And since I'm goth, I'm also a body history buff. So, Howcat was into that history till he met me. And his father was a history professor. And him and I got along like a house on fire. He was a PhD, emeritus, the whole 9 yards, where he was teaching. And then he met the one who doesn't have who doesn't even have a high school diploma. And him and I got along like a house on fire. So, because I was in a history, and I've been grabbing and pulling Papa Cat with me until he finally admitted, like 5 years ago, I think, that he liked history. Oh my God. I would love to steal that if I could remember it. I'm donating my spirit to seance. But yeah, with all the crap going on everywhere else, I was thinking, I'm supposed to be the weird one here because I'm the goth chick, which ranks up there with like the punk rock and all the furries and stuff like that. I watched something about a furry yesterday, and I was thinking, that's not a furry, that's just a costume. You should see the furries. I see. Not as much anymore. But yeah, I belong in that weird echelon of group, and the normals are acting way more bizarre than I ever would. So, yes, Cricket, it is hilarious. Oh, also Cricket. Well, we have a pauper cemetery that our bus used to go through in Oakland. I think when they put up the Jonestown Memorial, they finally stopped doing that. And it was so weird. You go to the one of the malls in Oakland, and you'd have to take the bus through the cemetery because my grandmother didn't drive, so we took the bus everywhere. And it's like, also listen to the, she doesn't own a cemetery anymore, but I can't remember her name. I even give her money on Patreon, because I did date a mortician. He actually told a friend of mine that I was afraid of sleeping over a mortuary. I'm like, excuse me, I'm a freaking goth girl. What would I be afraid of that? Because he wanted me to move in, and I couldn't because I had promised my roommate that I would be there for a full year. So he got mad at me. We broke up. So, but yeah, he told someone that I was afraid of sleeping over a mortuary. And I'm like, all morticians used to have apartments above mortuaries. That's because it was a locally owned business before all these goofballs got in and bought them all up. So my joke about me dying was put me in a wooden box, balance me on the end of a motorcycle, take me to Marin, and hide me under a redwood tree. So, and weirdly enough, my mother's at my house because my brother and my dad don't want her. I threatened to put her in a mausoleum. And I think the dad's going to a veteran cemetery up north. So I'll go visit my family more. That's so 90s. Do you know how expensive a coffin is? And Papa Cat is not that goth. He just spins at goth clubs. I'm the goth girl. And of course we all looked at that when we were younger, and it was like, coffins are expensive. You can build yourself a wooden box though, which is what you're supposed to do with Judaism, is bury the people in wooden boxes and not in vaults so they become one with the ground. But we didn't know that at the time his dad passed away. I'm surprised your dad isn't haunting me going, go fix that. I figured we'd fix that when the mom passes, and it'll be a while, so that we could take the vault out. Talk about things that you remember for no reason. But yeah, no, a coffin that I would like would be expensive. And I actually, when I was a teenager, everything happened between 12 and 13 because that's puberty. I actually was sleeping in my closet. My mother was not amused, but she was like, fine, do it. Because my dad was like, whatever, she'll grow out of it. It took me a week and I grew out of it. So, but yeah, the kind of coffin I'd like is expensive. Probably a lot more nowadays since the mortuary market is gone down between two major like corporations now, and there are documentaries on those guys too. And the best mortuary school, which was in San Francisco, closed down because they couldn't afford it anymore. Go figure. So you don't have real trained morticians out there much anymore. The ex-boyfriend he went to mortician's school when we first started dating, and then wound up at a mortuary. And it's like, it's not as diabolically evil as you think. It's just another business. So, so yeah, now Fuzz has got me thinking about, what did I used to do when I was a heavy-duty leather trench-wearing goth girl? I forgot my trench 2 places, and I never got a replacement. Or I got 2 different trenches and lost them 2 different places. So, because leather is heavy. Now I'm just laughing at myself. Oh, see, someone who doesn't know how to follow the white lines. In California, a solid white line means stay in your lane. Actually, they've done it so much, they're wearing away the white line. Oops. Get that out of there. It keeps popping up still. The prism version of highlighting things. You see the white line there? Let's see, where am I? Okay, there's my finger. The white line there is wearing away, so it's going to start looking like a dotted line unless MTA, Metro Transit, Metro something, they're the ones who handle the ground too. So, hi, Dr. Media, how are you today? I have missed you. Fuzz is back now. She was having problems with that guy last week that messed up all that area down there. So, so bizarre to see your picture, Fuzz. Nearby Fall River is the plot of Lizzie Borden family. Oh, the house is a bed and breakfast? Oh my God. I wonder. I should look into that, because the little sis, when Mom 2.0 passes, would probably love to go there. Oh my God, that sounds so neat. She's still heavy duty goth, so it's like, that would be so cool. Cricket, thank you for the heads up. Wow. Oh, I might be able to do the It's a Cult thing with them. Here we go. Yeah, do you know that fence is like real iron rod that you don't see anymore? It's all solid and everything. Because the building itself used to be the Transamerica building. And it was built in 1914. So it was built during the Gilded Age. That's why when Scientology came in, unfortunately, they redid a lot of it. But you can see how bad their gilding was. Because that's real gilding, you could tell by the Post-it note squares. But the building itself started as, or a couple of years in, turned into the Transamerica building, and then that one turned into that. So there's a really big history if you look this building up. So, and that's what Scientology likes to do, is buy very beautiful historical buildings and then occupy them. So, yeah, it's on a historical register. You're welcome. I love talking about this building. Yeah, she was taking pictures of the fence, and I love to talk about the fence too, and I keep threatening to bring a magic eraser here and clean it. So, yeah, Desert Dog, I'm not done yet. What's wrong with you? So, Dr. Media's here too. So, it's nice to have some people coming by and visit that I haven't seen in a while. Besides Fuzz, is like, oh my God, Fuzz is back. There were 2 things I was talking about during your absence, and it was like, Carrie Ann was usually doing things, and she was doing her best as a moderator, and Papa Cat's working, and I'm like, where's the link? The link isn't here. Oh. Are you from Illinois, Rhodey? Is that like a place? I'm reading it as Illinois. And yes, unfortunately, Scientology is letting the fence fall apart, if you've noticed. So they're letting, I've wanted to come here with a magic eraser and like start taking the rust off. But they... They're not with me. I think she's also taking pictures of the guy as like a school assignment or something. So he's in the middle of the what the heck? I know these words mostly. This is what I hate about my brain fog the most, is that I want to say I used to be intelligent, and I hate that I don't have the linguistic skills I used to have. So, and unfortunately my brain's probably rewired enough in the past 10 years that it's not going to come back. This is why I fear getting dementia as an adult. So, yes, you did drop links. I'm trying to think. No, it's the obscure things I talk about that Fuzz like grabs onto. It wasn't the things I say, go look it up. Don't get that way, Carrie Ann. You know I love you. And I'm going to steal your cat one day. You're in Portland. It's like I have to like things in Portland if I like it or not. Oh, there was another one, but she wasn't pretty. That wasn't a nice thing to say. There was a Scientologist person that was not a honeypot. Southeast Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah, I've never like explored that area, but I literally thought that that part of the country would be like our northeast or northwest. So it's like, right, what's in the building called the print shop? Where? The print shop. Oh, I don't know. That is like new. I think I know what you're talking about. And I still need to steal one of those signs for Erin. If I see that open, I'm going to take it and like, because I've got like poster tubes. Oh, here comes somebody. Poster tubes, and I can do that and send one to Erin. Because it's all you see is Erin. So, oh look, who is this? Oh, he had his arms crossed. He was not amused because he knows I'm here. Yesterday was funny because I was wearing a big leopard coat, and I'm like, how would you miss me yesterday? Someone like walked by me. I don't know him. So Mohawk Org, because it looked like the way his head was shaved, it was like shaved on both sides and the top. So it's like the Mr. Mohawk. And somebody walked out. Two people walked out. I don't know what they are. One with longish blonde hair. I've never seen that. Yeah, I need to start paying attention to the people in the org to like get faces, because you can do that from the feeds now, face recognition. Oh my god, 3! I forgot about 3. Oh, awesome! I totally forgot about 3. Yes, Dr. Vidia said that if I start to clean the rust off, he would definitely come up here and help me in a heartbeat. And he's in LA. Oh. So I missed a bunch of them. Wow, sorry guys. I stopped with the Illinois thing. What's wrong with me? How much time have you got?
That's what he'll say. And
let's see. She said, no, she works there, but is in Southeast Massachusetts. Cricket said. What's in the building called the print shop? Okay, that's the last thing and then 3 is loving the coin off that's going on. And yes, you did do amazing, Carrie Ann. Just keeping up with me. I know how fast I talk. It's like, I've tried to watch me 2 times, and I'm like, oh my god. See? Weird things like this. This is what I meant. The PSA link. So, no, you did wonderfully. I think that's a Scientology. I've never seen her before, but if she walks in, because unfortunately, you know how I can tell sometimes? The bad suit. It's like, if she's wearing that suit of her own accord, I want to give her advice. But if she's from them, then this is what they're making them wear lately. So it's ugly suits. Oh my God, she's not. She isn't. Oh, okay. I'm too far down. I thought that the light. She didn't. Oh my God, she's wearing that bad suit on purpose. Oh no, I take it back. It's not a bad suit. It's not a bad suit. It's not a bad suit. She's from Transamerica. They wear black suits. It's a different type. I did notice that material was a little bit, or the fabric was different. But no, even one of the guys who's like works there said that, you know, I said something about a suit. He said, "Say it louder so our guy can hear you." So, is that a Scientology person? She's staring at me really hard. Want to see? I know it's really short, but oh no, that's not, because her skirt or whatever has slits. So I think it's another photography thing. So yeah, see, Cricket said that you are amazing by definition, plus you have fine critters, and you do. I still want to bring, when I come and visit finally, I want to bring my universe, and then we can put it around Orion's neck. I have a piece of jewelry that the person who made the original Orion for, oh God, for the movie, I can't remember the name of the movie. Men in Black, thank you. I know, there aren't any. I saw one was dog tech. Fuzz says the stream is sadly lacking in dog tech. I saw one when I was parking today, and that was it. I know, I was hoping to see my Sammy. There's now another Sammy. We can tell my Sammy because he doesn't have one eye, or he has one eye. He lost his other one when he was a puppy. And yeah, the assorted dogs, little dogs, big dogs that run around here, it's been not. I guess everybody's having to go back to work. We have been together for 22 years. We knew each other for 3 years before that. He should be able to understand my brain by now. I got him out of the explaining before I finished a sentence because I started talking about my brain fog about 3-4 years ago. I kept it quiet for a while. I was hoping it wouldn't get worse until I finally found out what this was. So at first he did finish my sentences and would drive me crazy, but now he knows to wait the second beat if I can't think of it. So yes, I have the universe that was around Orion's neck and Men in Black from the same jeweler. I have a different middle than he did. And I want to bring my Orion or my universe up to Carrie Ann so we can take a picture of the universe around Orion's neck. So yes, 3. I still don't think I've seen the videos of him. Let's see. 3 is cooling off. The print shop. I still don't see it. What is the print shop? Is that to me or somebody else? And I've learned to try not to whip the phone around because I was watching somebody, and we need to start watching him again, who videoed the 42 days it took for him to get to the summit of Everest. And he whipped the phone around a lot. I was like, oh, now I get it. Him whipping around the phone on his 65-inch television. Oh my God, I almost wanted to barf. Stop right there. I'm on delay, so I don't know what the print shop is. The one next to Filson? Is it where Nico is? This is the fun part. Let's try to find something on delay. Move the camera to the right. There is Nico Oh, Canessa Printing Company. Okay. Yes, I don't know. I should look that up and see what it is. That's where Nico is. That's where I get Eddie his tarts. Because he needs a tart. He doesn't like the last season's tarts. He likes this season's tarts. It's historical. This used to be known as Lawyer Road. That's why the Aliotto thing is on the corner. Angela Aliotto, she might have wound up being DA, but her father, Joseph Aliotto, was the mayor, at one time the mayor of San Francisco. So, and they were very well known. But yeah, this used to be like this section, and it takes a turn. I can't remember. Melvin Belli was a huge lawyer here back in the day, and I think his office is on a corner, but this was a lawyer section. So, can't hear me over the wind. Oh, okay. So the print shop is Nico. Need to get an Aaron placard for Aaron to send to him, because I have small enough print poster tubes to send it, and that would be funny. He's got to have like a send address somewhere, which I probably need to do since Christmas is getting around, and people might want to send me Christmas cards. Oh my God! See, look at Fuzz. That's why I said she. I think she moves into my brain sometimes. The funny is always the Folsom Street website, where I'm just like, don't go to Folsom Street website, people. And Fuzz, don't you show it again. Because it's a fetish fair. And I was like, when the first time she put that, I was like, no, don't go look at the website. And everybody I tell that to that's around here laughs. I say I have the three best mods around. And in no specific order would be Papa Cat, Carrie Ann, and Fuzz. So, and I've got Fuzz and Carrie Ann as animals with teeth. Somebody saw... No, actually Fuzz is a moose that she drives in the car with me. Carrie Ann is a unicorn with teeth. And then I had one that I originally gotten dedicated to Natalie, because it's a squirrel with teeth. I get these at a goth fair. And they might be coming up. I can't remember. I originally named the unicorn Marilyn, but it just didn't feel right. And it was like, no, the unicorn with teeth needs to be Carrie Ann. So, because she seems... You seem so nice, Carrie Ann, but I can tell that, get on someone. If someone gets on your nerve for real, you're gonna destroy them. And the moose is because Fuzz likes moose, and we got a moose specifically for her, and they've never left the car, so that's Fuzzy. Yes. Okay, now Carrie Ann has a thought. Now that we were talking about Folsom. See, this is why the unicorn is you. I don't know where Sitting is. She's been every day. This is one of the first times. She even came late yesterday. So, I'll take a picture of her too and send her to you, because it's awesome. I got it at my first East Bay Goth Fair. Missing a lot living in South City. Didn't realize that a lot of really cool things happen on that side of the bay. So, there should be one coming up because it is October. I think we missed the one that happens at the Elks Lodge. Which is really cool because it's in the ballroom, and they have a Steinway, I think from like the 30s or something. It's just like a really important like piano, and it's like, wow. That in the ballroom is gorgeous. So I can try, but it wasn't working. Earlier I was asking it to make a picture of an orange-faced politician, and we had a huge fight over it, but I can try. That's what Cricket said. That's funny. It's like, where is Xenu when we need her? Because she'd be able to hear the giggle now. And Xenu's daddy, Davey Mismanaged, did a video about Xenu's daddy, and he had a name and I forgot. And I thought he was coming up here, but like I said, I'll send you a picture. It's like, there's this guy who does it with resin, and he was describing it to me because he doesn't have a website, and I'd have to come to the fairs. I don't think he's very technological. He had a QR code, but oh look, they think I'm gone. That's the formerly pretty one. So I think they were doing the lookout to see if I was here. I should start just wearing some like bright ass things. I mean, I've got my one of my crazy cat lady shirts from Bloom County, or from Berkeley Breathitt, and it's pink, and I wore it with like flower leggings. I got into this like thing a couple of years ago that I wanted to have like crazy old lady leggings, but they're also all like a size down from what I wore. I think it's wore now because the leopard coat yesterday looked big on me. Yay! There you go. Thanks, Fuzz. Unicorn with teeth and anything else art style. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, because Natalie said she's that Xenu's now her boyfriend, which is a little weird because we made Xenu 12 years old. So I guess he could be older now. He'll be 18 at least, and there's nothing like a good MILF, and I can say that because my mother was 15 years older than my stepdad. So, and they met when she was 32 and he was 37 and he was 21. So 36 and 21 in 1972, I think. And they both lied about their age for a year. They were exact same age for a year until I don't know who admitted it first, if it was my mom or my dad. So, but he had just been back from crazy old lady leggings. Yeah, you know, the ones you see on the older ladies who are trying to be cool but are fit, and so they wear these crazy leggings. It was like, that's what I figured I was going to evolve into since leggings came back, and I waited for 20 years for them to come back and got excited again because it's like easiest thing to wear on the planet. So, yeah, I figured I would just evolve into crazy old lady. But then again, my mother at 84 did not look her age, and actually I used to blame my dad because he was so much younger that they didn't want her to be she had to pull off they were closer to the same age when they got older, and in some reason our genetics is part vampire on both sides. So my brother, who's 7 years older than me, people would call us twins for ages, and I'd hit him every single time because he loved it. And I was like, so do I look older? He looks younger. And they would say an age, and I'm like, that's younger, and no, we're not, and he should be happy. So, so your AI simulator? I'm not afraid of AI. That's the thing. It's like, I know it's not going to do what everybody says it's going to do because it's impossible. So, because they'll always need administrative no matter how well AI works. Desk set. Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy. That's like the first time computers were quote unquote taking over the world, and they did a movie where she was an office manager and he was the guy installing the computer. And that's what I think when people say the AI is going to take over. And yes, I love old movies. So I posted a cartoon on my page of Natalie with Xenu. If anybody would like to check it out for a little laugh, she gave me her okay. Cool. Yes, I will check it out. Because yes, when Natalie came out and said that her and Xenu were dating, I'm like, effing A, that is great. I love the idea. And to drive, the Scientos nuts, that the ex-Scientos making fun of Xenu. So, And they're not supposed to know who Zeno is anyway. And yes, I did use it last weekend. I think I was talking to somebody about me doing Scientology, and they were talking, we were talking about it, and they said, say Xenu, and he said Xenu. I do use it. The more you use it, the more afraid you are. No, it's a niche thing. It'll probably be for pictures, but then again, the minute the phones took pictures, they got freaked out about it. So the minute you could post a picture, people got freaked out about it. It's like, I don't think that people should be as freaked out as they are about AI, because I don't think it's going to do that much. And speaking from someone who lives in tech world and has tech friends, and I actually asked one of my friends who's totally in photography and was in basic, had been at Twitter when Twitter only had 5 people. I asked him, I said, do we have to worry about AI? And he's like, no. He's like, no, it's just something to get, news clicks. So it's not going to take over the world, because it goofs. That's the thing. It's like, you can't program a goof out of AI really, because it's doing what it thinks it should be. So it's not going to take over the world. It'll probably knock at the door and threaten to take over the world, and then it'll fall apart. So I have to remember, stay out of the wind until I find complete. I saw a noise buffer for the phone. It's like a little fuzzy sock that you put on the phone, because I want to be able to talk to people, because it picks it up. Oh my God, you guys are talking AI over my feed. Yes, make her a pretty unicorn. I'll send a picture. The unicorn she is, in my world, is pinkish purple, more pink, with a white top thing. So, yes, my unicorn is very pretty and with teeth. So, like I said, this guy who might be getting more technologically advanced, he was very excited when I got Natalie, that he had a QR code. So he's the artist guy who not into technology, and that's what a lot of the goth people are. It was bizarre. I was looking at a stained glass window piece at the last Elk one last year, and he was like, I don't do the net, or I don't do the web often, and it was like, so there are still artists out there who are like, nope, refuse to glom onto technology, it takes too long. So yes, Amazon for a split second had a share a movie. If you bought a movie, you could share it, and it sucks that you can't. I think Netflix still lets you, like, you can watch them in real time with people. I think one of the Netflix things are, but it was a bummer because I have so many freaking movies that I found out just recently are leased and not bought for real. Because I figured that Amazon wouldn't like crack up for at least 10 years. So I would be able to have the movies, because like Redbox, people who have things like that, they just shut them down and leave. So it's like, that's what Netflix was. I've been at Netflix since you had these mailers. So I used to get mailers from Netflix. That's how long I had it. And then I got rid of it when it really got expensive, and then couldn't take being without it, and so got it again, which with inflation is not that expensive anymore, and am considering getting rid of it again. So yeah, it's like I have about at least 30 movies I bought, quote unquote, on Amazon, and I was getting excited that I could share them with my friends, because they were just was we call it submitting to Amazon because of the algorithm, like the Bish, that's what I call Alexa. We have her all over the house. And until like a couple of years ago, all my friends were like, they're gonna take over the world. And I used to say, my dad was a 3-letter acronym. I'm sure I've had a chip in my head since I was 12. So, and at one point we stayed with my parents out near, my dad has a timeshare thing. And so we stayed there, and the joke is that my dad chipped my Papa Cat while he was sleeping. So that's why I was like, there is no world for them to evade of mine, because the government knows everything about me. So yeah, since I'm not feeling the vibe anymore and I'm over an hour and 19, I need to see, even though I'm not supposed to do it, but it can sit in the refrigerator for 2 days, we've learned. I need to go see if I can get Papa Cat a tart. So, okay, that's on my phone, or the original phone is beeping, and it said I had a call coming in, but it wasn't from little sis, so I don't have to worry about it. So I can't angle this up right now because I still keep forgetting to look up why is it vibrating. Because yesterday, I barely have it. Okay. And so we're rating auditing Scientology in Kansas. Yes, we've gotten used to going to Cub World, our Cub Champion World. So what you guys need to do before you leave is eventually one day I will have a moose and a squirrel up there on the pyramid. Like what you're watching, become subscribe, and then become a member, and I will learn how to do a feed only for members. And hugs for Carrie Ann and Fuzz, and I'm glad Carrie Ann's back, and she should let us know if we need anything because she got caught up in the hurricane a little bit, so because she was out of power. And always go visit Carrie Ann because she's hilarious and fun, and you get to see her cat and dog. One of the cats, she has two cats actually. She has two Maine Coons, and one just doesn't want to have anything to do with us, and the other one does. And she changed places, so now we don't get to see as much of Soda as we used to. But we get to see a lot more of Orion, and I've been seeing a lot more long-haired dachshunds in the world lately. And he's adorable too. So, okay guys, I will see you tomorrow. So everybody have a good one and be careful. Ciao, Bellas.